wife's getting pretty good at faking it. Oh.
That's a slippery slope.
Damn, Agent Browning, that's cold.
I only work with what you give me, Agent Carter.
You beat that numbers generator 8 times. How'd you do that?
I also missed it 8 times.
Half psychic is better than not psychic at all, I'd say. Family of 4 lived in that house for 12 years. The Horns. Nice people. Dad taught at the college, coached t-ball. Mom ran the church bake sale. And then, 2 months ago, they all get murdered inside.
4 victims, but technically 3 murders and a suicide.
The father?
Yeah, he didn't do it halfway either. Stabbed his wife 61 times before the blade snapped off the handle.
What about the kids?
What about him?
How many wounds?
You can read about it in the file.
You said 4 were murdered. I don't understand.
Neither do we.
A letter was left with the bodies, written in a coded alphabet and not in the hand of anyone in any way connected to the families. So we have 10 letters like it, made by the same hand, 10 houses, 10 families, over the past 30 years. And all of them signed with one word: Longlegs. Someone or something is making the fathers do it. And so far, we've been goddamn to figure out what or who.
I'm telling you, she's not ready for this.
You got a better idea, Browning, then you can run with it. There you go, Harker. Take a nice long look. Tell me your version of what happened in Colfax with the shooting of Agent Fisk.
It's hard to explain, sir. It's like something tapping me on the shoulder, telling me where to look.
You identified a suspect's house. No prior knowledge, no real indication that it was any way different than all the cookie cutters all around it. Anything like that ever happened to you before, Agent Harker?
From time to time, sir.
Well, maybe we'll just call you highly intuitive.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what you see.
What do the families have in common?
That's a good question. All the victim families have daughters whose birthdays are on the 14th of any given month. But only the Horns were actually murdered on that date. Get to work.
What's your emergency?
It's my daughter. But it's not my daughter.
Sir, who's not your daughter?
I gotta be quiet. I gotta be quiet.
Sir, where are you?
When she's sleeping. When she's sleeping, it's the best time to do it.
Do what?
When her eyes are closed.
Sir, can you stay on the line with me? Sir? Hello? Can you stay on the line? Sir? 911, what is your emergency?
Harker. You know, there's such a thing as looking too long.
I must have lost track of time.
I'm still thirsty. You thirsty? Come on, let's go for a drink.
You'll have to excuse me. It's late and I don't drink.
You don't drink, you're right. I'll drink. While you tell me things. Agent Harker?
Come on, bag it up.
Ah, thanks, Melissa. Go ahead, Harker.
Well, there's no signs of forced entry. In fact, forensics says there's no indication he was ever in the house at all. There's only the bodies of the victims, and they've all been killed with something from inside the house. 2 times a shotgun, both legally registered to the father. 8 times a knife from the family's